welcome back to another LSPDFR patrol. We are continuing to take a look at the latest EUP beta. If you want more information about this beta, check out the first link in the description. There's a Patreon you can subscribe to and get access to this beta in its current stage. Today's episode, we're going to take a look at the FIB uniforms, which is of course FBI. So we'll go through some of the pre-configurations you can choose from, and most of these have some slightly different variations, so we'll take a look at those as well. The first being Special Agent Suit. So you can see here we have our Special Agent. You see his badge on his belt. He's wearing like a sports coat, jacket, and you can change the variation of some of the colors of the ties and pants to however you want it. Next one is Special Agent. So we have new holsters there that go over the shoulders. This, I think, is a perk of the senior beta team, so I'm not sure it's accessible to everyone in the EUP beta, but you can see we have a couple different variations here as well, just with different color ties and whatnot. I think that looks pretty cool. Next one is the Windbreaker. So this one you have a just a badge on a necklace, and then once again you can change some of the coloring of your pants. The next is the HRT, which is like your special response team. This one I think has some additional pouches and knee pads that have been updated. Then we have our more traditional FIB uniform. So we have a Class A, and you can see the gun holster and gun belt have been updated. We've got our tie. The next one's going to be Class B with the open collar and the radio right there on the left shoulder. And then we have a short sleeve variation of the Class C. And then we have a K9 with its own vest, Police K9 for FIB, and then the short sleeve version. No body cams you can see on the FIB at all. So I think this gun holster one looks pretty cool, so we're going to use that one for today's patrol. We'll go ahead, get in our car, and start today's episode. You can see today we are in the Unmarked Caprice. Used it in a few episodes before, but check that out. That's pretty cool, these holsters. So we have our clips on the right side and our gun on the left. So obviously the animation's not going to show them drawing it from the holster there, but it still shows the gun going back in when it's reholstered and when it's unholstered, which is pretty cool. All right, let's hop in the car. We're going to wait for a call to come in. Dispatch Lincoln 18, show me 1041, 108.
10-4. Citizens reporting use of explosives in Davis.
Dispatch Lincoln 18, show me your responding code 3.
Respond code 3.
All right, we got reports of explosives in the area. The FIB is getting called in to check it out, so we'll respond and see what's going on. Looks like it's going to be at the Davis gas station on McDonald and Davis Street. So we're going to search the circle area for a suspicious package. I'm going to go ahead and call in some additional local units to assist here.
Assistance required in Davis.
That way we can do some scene control. Also, we're going to stop traffic. All right, guys, we got reports of a suspicious package in the area. Let's go ahead, take a look around. If you see anything, let me know. We'll let this group know too. Hey guys, Looking for a suspicious package in the area. Reports of explosives, okay? So we are going to go ahead and start the search. Now, in real life, you'd probably have somebody possibly wearing some bomb protection equipment. This is, depending on the case, the FBI probably would be called in later if it were found to be an explosive. But for the sake of this video, and for the sake of just using these awesome uniforms, we're going to go ahead and say the FBI was already called. And this type of call actually happens a lot. I hear about it all the time in the news about somebody seeing a suspicious package, like a book bag, a bag, and they don't know how it got there, so they call the police, and the police go ahead and handle it. A lot of times, it's found not to be anything, but it's always better to be safe than sorry.
Knock my hustle. You a hater. Right.
Hey guys, have you seen a suspicious bag anywhere today? No? Okay. So this big yellow area on the map, that's our search radius. And we're just going to walk around it. I got two other officers, I think it's two other officers behind me in case I do miss something. And it could be a false call too. There might not actually be a suspicious bag out here. But from the details we do know, it's a black bag reported in this area.
Hey, let's meet up next week.
Yo, I got you.
Okay, that's just a piece of tire there. Hey guys, have you seen anything suspicious lately? A bag?
I'm not taking Los Santos Transit anymore.
This guy is smoking with a helmet on. Guess it's possible it could be on the top of one of these buildings. Wait, we do have a blue mark. I think that's just our backup there. There's a way to get on top of this. Yep, we do have a ladder. But just check on top of this. This might give us a bird eye view. We do have a couple other buildings that's possible it could be on the top of. This one was pretty clear.
Just need to find a man that will shut the fuck up for 2 seconds.
What?
Alright, so that's where our cars are. I don't see it on the top of this building. Over there looks clear to me. So let's get back down. And what I'll do, I'll look through this alleyway one more time. If I don't see it, perhaps by the gas station too.
I was bumper to bumper.
If it's by the gas station, that makes it even more dangerous because of obviously all the fuel there. Let's check this gas station. And the reason we have traffic blocked off is just for everyone's safety. Oh. There it is, right there. Please approach and try to disarm. Oh gosh. Please cut all 3 wires to disarm. All right, we disarmed it.
We are code 4. No further units required.
All right, we're gonna take this into evidence. We're gonna, you know, check it for fingerprints, see if we were able to find anything. Man, that was pretty stressful trying to disarm that thing. I don't know if there's an order you can do it wrong, and I don't know that it's a legitimate bomb, but that was pretty stressful. So we'll go ahead and store this back in the car. Once we do that, we can dismiss the backup. Probably do some more searching around here to make sure that there's no other explosives, but we do know for a fact it did have wires coming out of it, and this is definitely going to be sent back to the lab for further investigation. All right, guys, I appreciate it. We're going to continue to search the area, see if we have any other clues, but for the moment it seems like we were able to find the explosive bag and get that taken care of.
Down the run. In Davis.
Dispatch Lincoln 18, copy that. Should be responding.
Units respond code 2.
We're looking for an Asian female wearing a pink shirt. So this has been called in for FBI assistance. So we're gonna go ahead and respond over there, check it out. Probably calling some backup as well. For this call, it'd be cool to see if, you know, we already had police in the area searching for the suspect. All right, looks like it's gonna be by the Davis Mall area. What is known is it's a Asian female in a pink shirt.
I hate getting up early in the morning for work. What a loser!
There's somebody in a pink shirt right there.
These gringos don't know what work is. Yeah, for sure. Did you get the fam on the program or what?
I can't even take a full hour lunch break.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Shots fired.
All units, shots fired at an officer. In Davis, units respond code 3. We are code 4. Suspect neutralized. No further
Don't
units
move.
required.
Oh my gosh, she pulled a gun. I went in there way too nonchalantly. I don't know where her backup is. Oh. Shots fired.
Attention all units. A firearm attack on an officer. In Davis, units respond code 3.
I'm pinned behind my car. We're gonna be Carson Avenue, Davis Avenue.
Copy that, dispatch. We'll find those animals.
Damn it! Out of ammo!
Oh my gosh. Whew. Take a breather there for a second. Shut down all traffic. Oh my gosh. That was ridiculous. All right, let's get EMS on scene. Requesting ambulance.
Ambulance. Assistance needed in Davis.
I'm gonna let the backup take care of them. I'm just gonna take a breather. Look at my car, just completely shot up. I took a couple of shots there, but I do have a body vest under my shirt. Both people pulling guns out on me. That second one came out of nowhere. I don't know if it was related to the first person or not, but they pulled up driving the wrong side of the road, immediately got out of the car and started shooting at me. So we're gonna get the ambulance here. And are my ambulance EMS textures good still? I think so. One thing I do know with the EUP beta, I don't think the firefighter uniforms have been completely polished out yet, the configurations. So I'm still waiting on that, because there is a really cool mod that came out called Fire Callouts that I want to take a look at here soon. And I want to use some of the new EUP firefighting stuff. So look forward to that, but that's still, from what I understand, being worked on. So they're going to be working these individuals to see if they can be revived or not. EMS worker did come up to me, gave me a med pack to heal up, so we're good on that front. First one, it looks like, is being pronounced dead. Let's see about the second one. See if we can find a name on this guy. I want to see if he had warrants out or what was going on. So we got Jones David, alcohol, anonymous coin, unopened bottle of beer, a far left wing flyer, and a boutique receipt. All right, and the second one looks like they're calling it too. Just some crazy stuff happening. He's 23. He had valid license. He wasn't wanted.
That was depressing.
I don't know if that's a real ID, because that does not look like the same picture. All right, let's check on this one. This was the original person we were looking for. Once I search her and get her ID, we will call in the coroners. We got a stolen ceramic pistol and an unopened bottle of whiskey. And her name is Lori Cruz. Look at my car. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Did have an arrest warrant, possession of dirk or dagger. I don't even know what a dirk is. Requesting coroner.
Backup required in Davis.
Requesting plate check. Gonna be 64 Victor Union Mary 810. Should come back to a minivan.
Suspect's license plate 64 Victor Union Mary 810. No 1099.
So it doesn't look like it is registered to the other individual over there. And then we've also got a pistol in here too. So lots of guns today. Coroners making their way on scene here. Go ahead and store all these weapons. Caught up. There we go. All right, what a scene. Once the coroners come, we'll get the tow truck out here for the minivan, and that'll pretty much wrap up this scene. We were able to locate the individual. Backup was a little slow there. It was attacked 2 times. Was fortunately able to handle it before backup arrived, but it put me in a really tight situation there. Requesting tow truck.
Flatbed. Assistance required disappeared on Carson Avenue.
All right, so everything here is taken care of, and that is going to wrap up our patrol for today. Let me know what you thought of the FBI uniforms. If you want to support the EUP team, check out a link to their Patreon to get access to their beta, and I will catch you guys on the next patrol.